Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is not about the UFC, but as you can see in the title, it's another Hawkast video. If you do not know what the Hawkast is, it's a video completely about the Seahawks. So if you do not care about this video, then you could go ahead and move on. Or you could stick around and watch me rant, because you're about to see me explode over all the idiotic Seahawks fans that think they know what they're talking about. So, your choice, stay or leave. Let's get started. Number one. Draft day was today, and was I excited? I've been super excited. I always get excited draft day. Have my 12th man jersey, I got my wristbands, I have my hat on. Took it off because it started getting hot in here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, let me continue. 2 first-round draft picks coming into today. 21st and a 29th. The 29th coming from Kansas City because we traded Frank Clark to Kansas City, which, by the way, I love the trade. You won the trade. All right. This is my problem with 12s because I just want to talk about LJ Collier or Collier. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name for a sec. I've done some research on him, and I just want to inform some of you 12s who think this is a bad draft pick. And the 12s who doubt John and Pete, screw you guys. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Let's get started. LJ is a great replacement for Frank Clark. Fits perfectly in Ken and Pete's defensive style. He's very explosive. He's very powerful. He's very similar to Frank and very similar to Michael Bennett. He's a fantastic run stopper. One of the best run stoppers in the draft, but needs some work on rushing the quarterback and getting to the quarterback. Now, that's why this man has 6 sacks. So all the Seahawks fans are like, well, he has 6 sacks, so that means he can't be good. He's not a pass rusher. He's a run stopper, for the love of God. So chill out. We can work on the pass rushing. Sorry. Let me get back to LJ's strengths. Here are LJ's strengths, which he has a lot. Very explosive, which I love about him. Athletically, he's very big. He's very strong. He's a natural talent. Similar style to Michael Bennett, like I said before. He has heavy hands, so he's very strong. He's very good at hitting the tackle, running him over, and getting to the running back. That's his strength. That's what he does well. Like I said, heavy hands. There's heavy hands in boxing, where you can have knockout power, and you got heavy hands in in pass rushing and run stopping, where you're able to just run over the tackle and outpower him and outmuscle him, which LJ is very good at. Great acceleration off the snap, which I'm going to say something later in the weaknesses that's going. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. My camera just cut off. Let me continue. So great acceleration off the snap. I'm going to say something later that's going to contradict what I just said. The great acceleration off the snap, but just bear with me for a sec. And he's a fantastic run stopper, top 3 in the draft. So overall, natural talent, very heavy-handed, gets to the running back quick. Very, very talented. Now, here are his weaknesses that everybody's freaking out about. First of all, he's slow off the snap, which is a reason why he doesn't get to the quarterback too much. That's one thing that I don't get why they compare him to Michael Bennett. The only reason why they compare him to Michael Bennett is because Michael also had heavy hands, but Michael Bennett was very good at jumping the snap. LJ's not very good at jumping the snap, and that's one of his weaknesses that we're going to need to work on. Another weakness is that or red flag is that he's only had 1 season as a full-time starter, which is bad and is something to look into because you only having 1 full season as a starter and then coming in and getting drafted in the first and coming into the NFL and having a bunch of expectations is a lot of pressure, and that is something I worry about. But it's nothing too serious, so I'm not going to stay on it for too long. Another bad thing is that he lacks change of direction quickness, which is something that I am worried about. He has problem dealing with mobile quarterbacks because LJ has a very, 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 very serious problem with getting to the tackle, moving around, and then once the quarterback starts moving, he has problems switching directions. So if the quarterback starts juking out, almost like how Russell does it, where he fakes, he pauses, then he moves again, pauses, moves again. LJ has a very difficult time dealing with quarterbacks like that, which is going to be a problem since Kyler Murray was just drafted by the Cardinals tonight. That's going to be very bad. Oh, I'm already getting stressed just thinking about next season. So that's going to be a problem. I think LJ could deal with it. We'll see, but we'll see what Pete is able to do with him. And I think that's going to take him a little bit to get comfortable in this defense. I don't think he's going to be a first-day starter. Oh my gosh, what the heck's wrong with my hair? I don't think he's going to be a first-day starter. We'll see how it goes. But those are his strengths and weaknesses. And before I move on, let's see. I want to talk about some of his physical stats just to show you that he is a big guy. He's 6'2", 283, 34-inch arms, and 10-inch hands. So this is a big boy. This is a big boy, almost 300 pounds. And at 300 pounds, he ran at the combine a 4.91 40-yard dash, which is fast. 25 reps on the bench press, 30 inches vertical jump, 118 inches broad jump, 7.71 seconds on the 3-cone drill, 4.78 seconds on the 20-yard shuttle. So he's almost in the middle of the pack on almost all those stats. All those events. So he doesn't have any weaknesses when it comes to his physical traits, which is great. Physically, he has so much talent and he has a bunch of potential. That is the number one thing. Seattle, we are not looking for someone to just come in next year and just wreak havoc. You know why? Because we didn't have the second overall pick to pick Nick Bosa to just come in and start killing everybody in the division. We had the 21st, and we trade back to get more picks, which, like I said, I like because that's where we get all our money picks in those later rounds. 4th round pick, 5th round pick. I'm getting distracted, but that's why I was okay with us trading back. So, obviously, we're getting a guy that's projected to go in the second round. He's going to have some weaknesses. That's why he's projected to go in the second round. We just got to work with him a little bit. It's going to take time, Seattle. Everybody just relax. Trust the process. And before I move on, I start ranting and getting loud. Let's just look at his stats real quick. So he played 11 games. He had 27 solo tackles, 15 assisted tackles, and 42 total tackles. A fourth of those 42 tackles were for tackles for loss, which I love. That means he's getting to the running back quick, and he's making the other team lose yards. 6 sacks, but like I said, he's not a pass rusher. That's not what he's good at. Excuse me. So that was his full season as a starter. Now, here comes the rant. Everybody get comfortable, and if you're listening to this with earphones, you should probably take them off or just turn down the volume because I'm about to get pissed off here. Tell me why every 12th man and every Seahawks fan, when we had back-to-back 29th and 30th picks, were like, we should get DK Metcalf and Greedy Williams. Those fill in both our needs. Are you dumb? Oh my. Listen. Oh my. Let me just breathe. Let's start with DK Metcalf. First of all, DK Metcalf, let's start with the positives. He is the most athletic, explosive wide receiver in this class. Better than N'Keal Harry and better than Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown. And when explosiveness is your best talent, it's great for defensive ends like LJ. That is great. Heck yeah. I'm glad that your best trait is your physical. Your best trait are your physical traits because that is great. It's easier to develop as a defensive end in the NFL than it is as a wide receiver. Let's talk about DK's worst trait, DK's worst trait are his hands. You're telling me you're a wide receiver and your weakness, your number one weakness is you can't catch the ball? Oh God. And you're projected to go in the first round. Oh my. You gotta be, oh my goodness. I'm not hating on DK. Cool. If we draft him in the second, thank Jesus. He's a great wide receiver. Very explosive wide receiver. I'm not using our 29th pick on a wide receiver that can't catch the ball. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, my head hurts already. I can't even imagine us picking him and then he drops the ball 10 times a season. Oh my. Guys, you realize that as a wide receiver, You need to catch the ball almost every my camera decides not to work, so it cuts out again. Now I'm even more pissed because I was on a roll. Let me continue because I'm still pissed off. DK's biggest weakness are his hands. Great idea, 12s. Let's just use our first round picks on guys that nobody else is drafting in the first round. I want you to think about that. Nope, all 32 teams, or 28, because there's like 4 teams that didn't draft in the first round. It was like Chicago, New Orleans. I'm not going to sit here and think about it. The other 28 teams did not draft DK or Greedy for a reason. So why should we, a team that's one of the smartest organizations when it comes to draft night, take a risk on players like that early? Cool. Take them in the second, take them in the third. Yes, I'm happy. Take them at the end of the first, take them in the middle of the first. No, bad idea. Let's not do that. Instead, let's go with LJ, a guy who has tons of potential, a guy that nobody saw it coming, and a guy that we could develop into a Frank Clark or a Michael Bennett, especially when we just lost Frank. I know that there's a huge possibility that Doug doesn't come back and he retires because of his injuries, but we don't know yet, and we don't need a risk. We know Frank's gone. We don't know Doug's gone. We know Frank's gone, so we replace LJ immediately. Cool, we took care of that problem. Now, not only do we have more picks, we could set back and we could start drafting more guys in these later rounds. Some sleepers that we see. Okay, now that was on DK. Now let me get to Greedy, because Greedy Greedy has a lot of potential, but a lot of people have been calling him a double-edged sword. So let me just tell you what these analysts said. So these are the positives that he likes. I'm a fan because of the instincts and ball skills. Greedy reads the quarterback's eyes well and makes the play on the ball once he sees it. Fluid change of direction and fantastic ball skills that come down with it. Now here are his weaknesses. Greedy doesn't keep his hips square, bites on the outside release instead of mirroring it, and gives up inside leverage all day. That is incompletion. So you're telling me when Greedy, somebody goes to the outside, fakes, cuts back into the inside, easy completion. Yep, that's great. That's exactly what we want in the corner. Guys, we are developing guys. We are developing people. Trey Flowers was a late round pick, and look what he's developed over the season. He was able to transfer from safety to corner, and he played great. He played great for a guy that played a full first year at corner, was starting to adjust to the position, and the farther the season went, he played better and he developed more. And obviously we had a lot of bumps on the way, and I did get pissed at him a lot because he did get burned sometimes and it was pissing me off. But it's learning. He was a rookie. I don't want to use one of our first on draft picks his nickname is a double-sided sword. Yeah, let's stab the opponent while we stab ourselves too. Great idea, Seattle. Great idea, 12s. I can't even talk. Now tell me this. Tell me why. And here's another thing that I want to talk about. All the 12 men say, I'm starting to hate John and Pete. Why? Why? Tell me, why do you hate them? These guys drafted Russell in the third. Late picks. Sherm late. Cam late. Earl was in the first, but we still drafted him. So, like I said, trust the process. We weren't even supposed to pick Earl according to the mock drafts. It came out of nowhere. Almost exactly like LJ. Just saying. We drafted Frank. We drafted KJ. We drafted Bobby. We drafted Bruce, even though Bruce doesn't play for us. We drafted Trey, Sherm. We drafted all these guys. Doug was he undrafted? I think Doug was undrafted. This was a while ago. We drafted Tyler. Trust the process. Stop hating and wait until the season comes. Just because we don't get every big name in the draft doesn't mean that those guys suck. Think about it. Not just because it's a big name in the draft doesn't mean they're going to become some all-star. Antonio Brown, even though I'm not a big fan of him at the moment because he's being a little girl about this whole... I mean, now he's cool, but during the whole Steelers situation, he was being dumb in the Juju situation. Antonio Brown was like a 6th-round pick or something like that. I don't even remember what he was. He was a low pick. No, I want to search it up right now. Antonio Brown, draft. Antonio selected him in the 6th round. So I was correct. We don't need, most wide receivers aren't like first round picks. Cool, yeah, Odell was, Julio was. But a lot of these other guys are slow and late round sleepers. David Moore, for example, sleeper. Balled out with us last year. We don't need to draft DK, and we don't need to draft a corner early. And we need to just chill out. Just trust the process, please, guys. And just be happy with every pick we get. Do some research before you start running your mouth, okay? We've got a great run stopper in a division where we need run stoppers. In a division where last year we got ran all over by the stupid LA Rams because Todd Gurley literally broke off over 100 yards in each game. David Johnson has killed us every year. He scored 3 touchdowns on us. What is it, 2 years ago? Now they got, what's his name? Is it McKinnon? McKinnon's, he got injured last year for the Niners. And they just signed somebody else. And it pissed me off. Who'd they just sign? Oh, gosh. Who the heck? Now that's going to piss me off. Who the Niners just signed? Running back. Now, oh my gosh. This guy's just going to piss me off if I don't search this up. I know. It's not McKinnon. Tevin Coleman. They just signed Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman from the Falcons. Great pickup. Yeah, we're going to need a run stopper, especially with our line. Everybody's worried about pass rushers. Guys, I understand that we're not very good at getting to the pass, which last year we did get better, even though Frank did carry our team, but Jaron Reed also carried our team. We have legitimate players on our team. We just need to relax and trust the process. I know this is a long video. Thank you for sticking around. But I just want to say, just trust the process. I'm going to be back to talk about our other draft picks and tell you why you're wrong for hating on it. Before I go, I was very shocked. I just want to talk about this. That the Giants went with Daniel Jones at the 6th pick. I picked them to pick Daniel Jones, but I thought they were going to use their 17th overall pick on him. And I thought they were going to pick Josh Allen with their 6th pick. So I was completely thrown off by that. I didn't think they need to reach for Daniel that early. I didn't think nobody was going to pick a quarterback. I didn't even think Miami was going to pick a quarterback. Everybody was saying, yeah, he might go with Dwayne. I was like, I don't even think Miami's going to go for a quarterback. Dwayne went to Redskins, and they could have easily gotten Daniel Jones. Or what the frick was that guy's name? I already forgot his name. Daniel Jones. There's so many guys. It's been a long night. Daniel Jones. At 17. And 6, they could have gotten Josh Allen. That's what I was thinking. Now, let me say something real quick. And you can mark my words right here. I think Dwayne Haskins is going to be a bust. And that's just my opinion. He reminds me of, like, E.J. Manuel. Like, all these big quarterbacks that come in, like E.J. Remember Geno Smith back in the day? What's his name? That came out of big Cardell Jones. These big quarterbacks, they tend to struggle. And I'm just saying, I don't want to speculate, but I don't know how good Dwayne Haskins is really going to be. Just saying. Game is evolving, relying on more mobile quarterbacks like Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray. Literally before the draft in the Cardinals room, you could see them comparing Russell Wilson to Kyler Murray. They want a Russell Wilson. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for my man Russ. In Russ we trust. Yeah, trust, not trust. Trust. In Russ we trust. What can I say? They're trying to copy our formula. I don't think Dwayne Haskins will be that good. I think it'll be cool. If he's good, cool, yeah. I was wrong. But I'm marking it right here. I don't think he'll be that good. That's my opinion. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be back to show you guys to talk about the rest of our draft picks and talk about some UFC. Jack Hermanson versus Jacare Souza is this Saturday, so expect a video coming out soon. Not a complete breakdown, but maybe keys to victory. Something fun. I'm enjoying life, guys. Life is good right now. We drafted LJ, even though Max lost this month, and Kelvin lost, and Darren lost last. Okay. Not a good month for the UFC for me. But, oh my gosh. Life is going well. Heading to college in a few weeks. Life is about to change. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for wasting your time listening to me rant about the Seahawks. Please like and subscribe so you could be updated whenever I post a new video. Maybe you enjoy watching my videos, or maybe eating dinner, watching my videos running on the treadmill, watching my videos, or just skipping through and watching my videos. Whatever it is, thank you guys for being here with me. I will see you guys soon. Oh yeah. Go Hawks.